Okay, in this video we're going to work on Hsing I. Specifically, we're going to do Pichuan, which is the splitting fist. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm not going to give the footwork so much. We're going to work on the hands, the techniques of the hands. The footwork that comes along with it is the standard Hsing I step of, just so you know, is the standard Hsing I step with a mud step, but no follow step. Typically, we don't practice Pichuan with a follow. You can, and it is done that way in the linking form, so it's not bad to practice that way, but it's really helpful, I think, in Hsing I to work on independent things like just the upper body stuff with the 5 elements until they're really, really comfortable. We still will want to turn our waist a little bit, so you need to stand in such a way that you feel like you've got a little bit of play here and turn. Okay, it doesn't need to be like a big crazy stance, so just comfortable, knees bent, and then we're going to work on just the first one of the 5 elements. So Pichuan is the metal element. It's splitting, so what we're going to do is the palms of the hands are real important. We're going to kind of connect the back of the left hand to the, here I am standing in the stance, sorry, to the palm of the what's going to be the back hand. So the left hand is on top, the right hand's on the bottom, and just graze them together so they're not clamped together, they're just touching lightly. And the fingers should be open, and then we do the split. So I'm going to talk about the fingers a little bit. You want your fingers not stiff and straight, but opened up and straight. They're not curved. Don't let it be like that. It's open and engaged. And your thumb should be pointing pretty much the same way your fingers. Don't let it do that on you. Okay, it should be pointing the same direction as the fingers, as if you're holding something between your. I've got this guitar-shaped USB drive. It's like I'm holding that between my thumb and fingers lightly. Okay, something like that. So it's not collapsed in, but it's not sticking way out. You get real stiff and choke the energy flow that way. But all going the same way. Okay, and it's engaged. So when the hand, with the left side, we'll do the left side. When it comes out, it starts palm up, and then it'll drop down into place. So it rotates and then settles into place there. Okay, it's maybe not as obvious of a settle as what you get in the Yang style Tai Chi, settling the palm, but it's a similar kind of technique actually. And the strike point is actually here, not pericardium 8. You're not hitting with the palm of your hand. You're hitting with the heel and the butt end of the edge. And so here's the basic drill. I'll do this facing the camera, then I'll do it facing sideways. So we'll begin by first standing here and bringing the fingers into position and opening them up. And the thumbs there, breathing in and out. Crossing the hands or putting the left palm on top of the right, or the left back of the left hand on top of the right. And then turn the body a little bit by pulling, again, just like in Tai Chi, we're pulling back with the hip. We're not pushing this hip forward, we're pulling the right hip back. And that'll get the left hand to extend and the right hand to draw back. As we do it, we're going to split the hands apart, and then the right hand is going to push down, and the left hand is going out and dropping into place. So it doesn't just go out straight, it doesn't just go plunk, it comes out and drops into place. But that drop of the hand, don't go like this, like your hand's doing it. It's the body dropping into place that does that drop of the hand. So it's not like this. I mean, I'm being a little facetious, but you can see a lot of people will do clunk like that. It needs to be, the body has to do the drop, okay? So it's a simple move to learn. It's a difficult move to get right. So we're going to pull the right hip back a little bit. I'm not turning a lot, just a bit, and then sink and drop, okay? There's a little bit of an opening of the gates here. Now, if you look at the position of my right hand, it's there. I didn't pull it way back. It's actually mostly in front of me. It's just that there's a little bit, it's easier to do with the step actually here, because that turns your body a little easier. So that's why I say you can like turn your foot out a little bit if you need to, and practice there. So you want to practice it with the breathing too. So breathe in and out. Then breathe in. We're going to cross the hands with the right hand on top now. And pull the left hip back and breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Now if you want to stand with your feet like this and allow yourself to turn your foot so that you're not twisting your knees, that's fine. Or if you just turn a little bit less with the body, but you still need a little bit of turn though. And feel that sync of the whole body as you're doing it. Make sure that you're not going plunk like this, but you get here and then the whole body drops into place. Okay, this is actually where your iron palm training comes in handy, because when the iron palm training, we have the bag and we're hitting the bag, the palm of the hand, back of the hand, edge of the fist. That actually should be here, not where the bone is, but right there, like this, and then back fist there. You're not just going clunk, 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 clunk. You should be dropping into it, and it's closing everything, the upper gate, the quad, the middle gate, as you drop. Or it's opening everything, so it's, start, close, and go, and open it all. But there's body mechanics involved. It's not just hitting your hand to make your hands tough. It's actually, iron palm is just as much body mechanics training as it is hand conditioning. So this is that same drop that you get in the iron palm training is the same drop that you get with the Hsing I. If I've already got my step here, there it is. That's the drop. Get to the whole body connection. And that's really where a large part of the power from Hsing I is coming, is that drop of the body. So we're creating an acceleration of the body by allowing gravity to help us out. Okay, so that's P-Chuan. There's probably a lot more we could say about P-Chuan. I'll just finish this video with this, which is that P-Chuan is the foundation for everything that comes after in Hsing I. So if you practice nothing but P-Chuan for the next couple of years, that would be fine with me. You'll wind up with really good Hsing I that way. So, but I am going to show the rest of the moves here in future videos, but that's all right. Now, when you're practicing it in a line, there's this added drilling. Don't bother with that for this drill though. Just in here, breathing in, breathe out as you split and settle. And then in and out. Okay? In and out. Okay? The arms shouldn't be too straight. The elbows should be bent, shoulder relaxed. You're not way out like this. It's here. Okay? When you actually do it with the stance, your wrist should be just above your foot. So it's not like you're reaching way out here. You're back weighted a little bit, and your wrist should be here. It's not too far. This hand is right here, and it's kind of settled just over the front of that knee a little bit, near the dantian. In fact, what my teacher and my teacher's teacher says is you kind of arrange the downward hand where your thumb is pointing right at the dantian. Okay. Don't let your elbow wing out on it, though. Keep it here. You don't want that to happen. So it should be pretty comfortable. If you just stand and hold this position, that's a real common practice in Hsing I. So this is Santi, and that's P-Chuan, the basic upper body part of it. In a future video, I'll detail it with the footwork. But for now, that's it.